guys, welcome to my Pixelmon Let's Build series. So about 6 months ago I downloaded this Pixelmon mod and it is amazing. It combines my two favourite things in the world, Pokemon and Minecraft, and for about 2 weeks I wasn't able to stop playing it. But I'm not much of a player, I'm more of a builder, so eventually I started building this. This is my Pokemon town. It's a bit of a cross between the game style, like the Game Boy games, and the anime style, how things look there. But I think it's turning out well. So I actually started this about 6 months ago, but never got around to doing much with it. I spent about I think it was only about 2 or 3 days on this, and this is what I got. And then I got busy with uni, but I've graduated now and I've decided to come back to it. I don't have Pixelmon installed at the moment, so you can't see any Pokemon around, just because it's conflicting with Minecraft 1.5, which just came out about a day before I recorded this. So as soon as that's updated, I'll add it in. This video, I'm not going to actually build anything. I'm just going to show you around what I've already got. So this is the first town, and it's the big town that you always get in a Pokemon game. There's always one big town with the skyscrapers and whatnot. So that's what I decided to start off with, just for something different. Something like Pallet Town or the other little I have no idea what they're called from the other games. They're kind of boring, not much to do with them. So yeah, I started with this one, and I'll show you around. So first off, we have this Poketech building. Oh, sorry, I got cat hair stuck in my mouse. That's annoying as. Yeah, Poketech building. It's a double skyscraper here, and this is pretty much the center of the town. It's why this town exists. This is like it's based off that company in Pokemon Gold and Silver that was in that, I think it was Goldenrod City. They made Poketech gear. I think there was one in Ruby as well. So this is what this is all about. They make awesome Pokemon gear, awesome Pokeballs, specialized Pokeballs, Pokedexes, and stuff like that. So I'll take you inside. I've furnished the bottom floors of this, so this is like the shop area where they sell all their awesome stuff. They got some glass display cabinets here and shelves and whatnot. And if we come out and into the other door, we've got the reception area where you get to the meat and potatoes, the upper floors of the building. So we have an elevator here, and I'll add in like teleporting with command blocks and that kind of stuff later on. If for some reason you haven't noticed already, I'm building out of wool, and you might think that's a bit weird, and yeah, it is, but I thought I'd give it a try. It makes it look really Pokemon-esque, I think, and I'm loving how it's working out. I think it's great, so I'm going to continue using wool for the buildings, and I'll use the other materials in there in different ways. But anyway, we'll continue on. This is the docks area. It's not complete yet. I'll eventually be adding in boats, and I want to extend one of these out into the ocean here and build like the SS Anne on the end, and that'll be like a teleport to some faraway land where I can continue building, because as you will see, this area is pretty much, this is a peninsula on here, but the rest of it is pretty much encased in ocean, which I think is awesome. But let's continue. So we have just some apartment buildings and skyscrapers here to fill out the city a bit. In the very center we have this wide building here, and this is the Pokemon fan club. At the top there's the big Pokeball, and inside that is a Pokemon battle arena. It's the only place in the city where you can actually legally, role-playing a bit there, fight Pokemon. So inside we have a lounge area, and we have like a Pokemon rest zone, and then I'll take you upstairs. Up here is more of a lounge area, I guess a bit of a conference area. People can stand and sit around and talk and show off Pokemon and whatever it is that they do in the poker fan centers. We have a stage, some artifact display cabinets. Then if we continue on up, we're at the top, and I'll take you inside the Pokeball. So this is the Poker Fan Club Battle Arena. It's pretty small, it won't fit a Gyarados or anything in there, but you know, it's like a starting town, so no one's going to have anything like that unless you're crazy and do that kind of thing. Okay, so next, what else we got? Here. This is the Pokemon Center and Pokemart with the usual red and blue colorings. And I'll take you inside. Just a basic Pokemon Center. I would have liked to have done something really cool with it, but you know, there wasn't much space, and this was the first building I built, so I was kind of experimenting as I went. So we have like an ER and just like a waiting area and service desk and whatnot. Across the road, the Pokemart, just full of shelves and stuff. I think it's cool. And what else have we got? Okay. The last important building here is the Departor, or the department store. And this is where you get all your Pokemon gear and stuff that's not Pokemon related, I guess. There's 3 stories here, and they're all exactly the same, so I won't bother going up there. But basically it just has individual shops and stuff. I like having all the buildings, like you can go in them. I think that really opens the world up and makes it feel nicer. This was the last building I built in this city as well, and unfortunately I discovered something cool with this one. I left a gap of 3 blocks in between, what's a gap of 1? 3 blocks in between each floor, and within that gap I was able to put circuits and lighting and stuff. So this whole building is full, and it has full lighting. So I'm going to continue that on the buildings I build from now on. The important ones anyway. Yeah, so that's that. Here towards the edge of the city I've started plotting blocks where I'm going to slowly lower the height of the buildings down to just a normal residential level. Sorry. And add a bit more greenery and stuff. So that'll probably be the first thing I do in this Let's Build series, is get onto that. As you can see, over there is the beach, but spoilers, I'll get to that eventually. Let's go down to street level and go to the next area, which will be out here. In between the zones I have these buildings that were in all the Pokemon games, which acts as a buffer between like the routes and the cities and stuff. So I've kept that in, because I think they're awesome. And they've got maps of like the areas you're entering. So there's the city. And there's the forest that they're about to enter. So this is like the trainer's forest. It's wilderness, and it'll be like the first zone to come once you get your starting Pokemon. So I'll get you an aerial view. I painstakingly grew each tree in this to make them tall, and that took for freaking ever and was mega painful, but the effect is awesome. It creates like a really tall canopy line and looks great. So let's go through. So this is the lighthouse here. Just added it in just because there's been lighthouses in Pokemon games and I thought it was suiting. It's a point of interest in another ways. I was going to say bleak area, but it's really not. I love it. So there's lots of environmental stuff around here. I won't take you through absolutely everything, but I like adding in little Easter eggs and giving people reasons to explore and look around besides finding new Pokemon. So it goes out this way too. This area is completely contained as well. It's walled in by ocean on one side and actual walls on the other. And it's got curving paths that take you through the majority of it. I love building these kind of paths, the curving through trees and stuff. I think it looks awesome. So over to the side here we have the beach. Yay! This is just a relaxing area, although it's nighttime and you don't get the full effect, so let's set it to times at day. Yay! That's much better. So we just have sandcastles and places to relax. This is actually a beach biome, so you'll get shelter and crabbies spawning along here when I have the Pixelmon Mod installed. We have a lagoon, a nice city backdrop. Looks pretty good from this way, actually. It looks great. A bit of a peninsula. I'm actually going to reshape that, I just realised. And yeah, I think it looks nice. So let's go back through here, past the lagoon. I'm going to touch up this beach as well, extend the sand area out, join this lagoon up to the ocean so it doesn't get stagnant. Lol. And yeah, so we have another one of these buffer buildings. Ooh. And back into the city. So that's pretty much the map as is now. So from next episode I'll actually start building and expanding, and I want to eventually grow this into a full Pokemon map with a dozen cities and Pokemon gyms and stuff, and as the Pixelmon mod develops I'll add in functionality to this map and hopefully it'll be awesome. I'll put it up for download and you can use it to play Pixelmon or whatever. I got some ideas to add in stuff with command blocks and a whole store system and that kind of thing, just to make it fully self-contained so you don't have to bother with the usual Minecraft stuff if you don't want to. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next video. I've been Neff and I'll catch you later. Bye!